Hey everyone, this is David. Welcome back behind the velvet rope. Let's just get right into it today because we are joined by the one, the only. We are so lucky she survived the earthquake in LA last night, Miss Sarah Farasia.
David, I know. I look like pure ass. I don't care. I'm putting in no effort because we had an earthquake, another one
Was it bad?
out off the coast of Malibu, 4-1. No, a 4-1 is easy. It's like just like your bathroom shower doors rattle. Okay. We had a 5-2, not even like maybe 4 months ago. That crap
I think wasn't
me
I there for
up.
that in January? Wasn't that January? Was I there for that? I was there for
You
a
were? You were here? Did you wake right up out of bed? That one was like it,
I
I don't
was in
know.
my first LA earthquake in January. That's the only time it was definitely in January.
Okay, then we were okay. So that's when the second one was. Honey, I love Los Angeles so much. I can't even tell you, but that crap, I have like PTSD now when I lay down at night because they always happen early in the morning. This one happened at 2 a.m. And the one you were here for, that was same thing, like 3:30 a.m., 2:30 in the morning. I hate it.
Well, I'm sorry that I wasn't there. I'm coming back the 14th, 15th, and 16th if you wanna put
No,
something on the books. I'm very sorry for your experience. She
fine,
fans herself.
fine.
It's listen, girl, you want to live in LA and play with the big boys and be in the industry. This is what it is, girl.
I just
Otherwise,
look
you know what? Call Miss Huger, the Grand Dame, and tell her you're coming back to Potomac, girl.
the Grand Dame. Oh, I haven't heard from my Potomac girls in a hot second, but no, I will stay it out. I will see it out here. I'm like praying. I don't know how you live in an apartment building because I live in an apartment building. It's only 2 stories, and I cannot wait to buy a 1 story flat house. I am out of here. Like,
Isn't it safer like high up or no? Is that stupid? Like you're in like a
no,
big,
look at what happened in Turkey. Now, again, they say like the
oh
building
my
standards
God.
were so different there, but like 50,000 people died in that quake. I mean, now granted, it was like an 8 point something, which rarely, and they were struck by two, which was it was like back to back blows.
My
Honey,
building better fucking be there when I get back.
I
Okay.
well, it is now because these are little ones, but don't get me started.
Listen,
Anyway, I'm sweating. I look old. I don't care. It's just too much. Go on.
you look great. I'm sorry I wasn't there for the earthquake. I was here in the Hamptons running into Melissa and Joe Gorga at dinner. Okay. So that's what I've been doing. Melissa and Joe, I mean, you can't make this up if I tried to script a show, right?
David, I were you freaking out?
I mean, listen, let me tell you something. Okay, here's the deal. It was like we were, hold on, let me just plug this in. Sorry. We were I was online recording with Miss D. Okay. We were recording someone coming up, and I was late to dinner at Tudo El Giorno down the street in Sag Harbor with my friend. And she's like, you need to get here right away. And I'm like, listen, I'm on a show. My loyalty is to Behind the Velvet Rope. I'm 10 minutes late. You're also there at the bar with someone else. It's not like I kept you waiting.
Okay.
And I'm like, give me a minute, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, no, you need to get here right away. And I'm like, she's like, you're never going to believe who's here. So I'm like, well, I mean, who's there? Madonna's in the hospital. I mean, is it Cher? She's like Melissa and Joe Gorga.
I would have crapped myself. I mean, that happens to me all the time. I talk shit about someone, I turn around and they're right there. I don't know. I thought last week when you were saying that, you were theorizing that maybe Marge and Melissa had done a 911 swatting prank on you. And I go,
Which my lawyer's involved, honey, on that.
okay, I said you were paranoid. I go, okay, you're getting a little paranoid. But now when they show up at this, when you happen to be at the same restaurant with reservations, I'm beginning to think, my God, do they have their own equivalent of Bo Dietl, who is giving them hints on where you are, and they're just trying to intimidate you? I don't know. This
Let
is
me
all alleged, by the way. We have no proof of this, by the way. This is all alleged.
dumb fucking stupid people were like, oh, hold on. Some motherfucking dumb stupid people were like, oh my God, defamation. I could have an opinion that, and by the way, my lawyer is involved. You could say anything you want that what you suspect. That's called life. Why you think Melissa and Joe are following me? I don't know. Listen, I don't scare very easily, first of all. So my friend was like, she basically said the same thing you did. She's like, "Are you nervous?" I'm like, nervous. Now, listen, I do find it out of all the places. I mean, in the Hamptons, we have East Hampton, we have Montauk, we have Sag Harbor, we have. You happen to be at this. I mean, come on, this is crazy. So I walk in and I go to the bar, and they are literally right there. Melissa, Joe, little PR bitch, and like all these other people.
I mean, honestly, I guess when I think about it, I don't think I actually would be intimidated by them because I don't know. Isn't Joe Gorga like small in real life? I don't know. Now I guess I wouldn't care.
He's a fucking midget. So then my friend is like, my friend is like, you know, listen, would you
It's little person, by the way.
my like friend is like, Liz, let's give a shout out to Liz. She was also with another person. She's like, do you want to go over there? And, wait, don't even finish that sentence. What? She's like, just put out your hand and like extend an olive. I'm like, no, honey, that train has left the station. So I'm like, we're not going over to them. Then 10 minutes later, she's like, let's send a drink over to them. No.
Yeah, good call. No, that's so stupid. It's like then you're like begging for their attention. No.
I was like, bitch, is this like a moment of like, is this do you want a picture with them? Like, do you want to go
go over solo?
Yeah, this has nothing to do with me. I'm not going to speak to these people. Joe Gorga with the beady little eyes was glaring at me. I'm like, bitch, what the fuck are you looking at? What the fuck are you looking at, bitch? Like, I mean, this is my regular place to eat dinner. But here's the thing. Out of everyone in the Bravoverse, Cynthia Bailey and Sutton were here and bopping around the Hamptons. Out of everyone, this is who is at the same restaurant as me. I'm like, you can't make this shit up. Then we finally sat at our table. My friend was like, I don't like this table. It's not in the middle of all of it. I'm like, bitch, we've sat at this table 800 times. First of all, it's July in the fucking Hamptons. There's no jockeying for a table. And we're lucky we're even sitting here. And it's only because I know fucking Sam. It's like, there's no. I'm like, you just want to go. She's like, she wanted to go sit where Melissa and Joe were. We're not doing that. Anyway.
No, you win. You played this very cool. Like when you're in beef drama with people, you have to be bothered. And you played it perfectly.
I mean, I'm not going to eat my fucking eggplant parmesan at Tudo because of Melissa fucking Gorga.
It's always funny to me, these celebs, sometimes they have to run with they have to be surrounded by so many people. It can never just be Melissa and Joe at dinner,
Entourage. Who's paying for this? I mean, don't you have like a lot of lawsuits to handle? Like, who's paying for this dinner? Tudo ain't cheap, darling.
I think they have some money, don't you think? I mean, they've got to be making. Do you think at this point? No, I guess Joe Gorga doesn't get paid for Housewives, right? That's always men never get paid.
I don't know. I just feel if you have a million lawsuits, is that really having a lot of money and like a lot of? I think if you have debt, you're not really doing too well today. I don't know. I'm trying to be positive as the summer moves on. I'm trying not to be so negative. I'm trying to be happy and namaste. Teresa says I should be namaste. But there you go. That was the dinner. I mean, no, we did not engage. My friend